The Speaker, and yes to health care freedom for their families and small businesses back home. That's the message of today, and we're delivering it loud and clear.
Hello, America. Today I give thanks to this great country for all the undiscriminating opportunities he has given me throughout my 20-plus years here. Unlike our president, I'm not here to apologize for America. Quite the contrary! I'm so proud to have fought to become an American citizen. I was born and raised in Brazil and moved to the United States back in 1986 with my family, looking for life, liberty, opportunity, and the pursuit of happiness. And I feel that my family and we have lived the American dream. I came here to escape the same things that are beginning to take place in America today. These days, I find myself astonished as I realize that there's a direct correlation between what is happening in the United States and what has happened in Brazil and the rest of Latin America. I make no apologies. What is gradually beginning to be imposed on America in the land that once free is Marxism through and through. And I like to call it 21st century Marxism, a camouflage statement for communism, since we're not fighting a bloody battle. Instead, we're fighting an ideological war. We do not work for the government. I have left my homeland once. I refuse to let America go down the same slippery slide without putting up a fight. God bless you. And it is my pleasure to introduce Congressman Zach Wamp from Tennessee. Thank you, America.
Great job. I don't need to tell you this is a defining moment in the history of this great republic. Our founding fathers are rolling over in their graves. They warned us about this. They said we could be at risk from outside the country or from within. They told us to have a healthy distrust of Big Brother, a large central federal government. They told us to sleep with one eye open and one eye closed, and we're at that moment. Ladies and gentlemen, they gave the states sovereignty under the 10th Amendment. They promised the federal government wouldn't run over our states. We need to fight this bill, and if this bill is signed into law, we need to lead the largest repeal movement in the history of this country. And if we can't repeal this bill, hear me, if we can't repeal this bill, every governor in America, and if I'm the 49th governor of the great state of Tennessee, we will meet the federal government at the state line to keep them from mandating this bill upon us. They can't do this to us. We have sovereignty. They're mandating that everybody in this country buy something. That has never happened. They cannot force this. We have our states' rights sovereignty. We must fight this all the way through and turn it upside down. And you, the people, are in charge of the United States of America. Let's stop it and let's do it.
How do you think the voice of seniors is important in this debate? You're now going to meet one of the best voices that seniors have, former Marine Sergeant and now head of 60 Plus. Please welcome Jim Martin.
Thank you very much, Colin. I'm not going to take up your time. It's an honor for me to introduce a congressman from Texas. But before I do, just so you know that we're not the AARP, I'll make it real clear, the Association Against Retired Persons, that's that group. They don't like us very much, but I'm not too fond of them either. I gotta tell you something.
400-page bill, and then they've got over 1,000 pages of amendments, and they're continuing to cut more deals behind closed doors right now as we speak. And they talk about how good their bill is. Well, if their bill's so good, how come they're cutting all those deals, the sweetheart deals behind closed doors, with no C-SPAN cameras? If their bill's so good, why is it that they're shuttling members of Congress around on Air Force One like it's the Ferris wheel at Disneyland just to get their vote? And if their bill's so good, why is it, if this is about health care, are they going to hire over 10,000 IRS employees with an unconstitutional mandate that every American's got to buy their government-approved health care? This is not health care reform. This is not what the American people are going to stand for. Speaker Pelosi might run Congress, but the American people run this country, and your voices are being heard. We can't let up on this fight. We've got to defeat this bill, and we're down to the last wire. Thank you for coming out, and thanks for your patriotism and standing up against this tyranny. Thank you.
America, it is the quintessentially noblest country in the world. I am blessed to be an American. I'm a patriotic American, and anything I can do to defeat this bill, I'm willing to do. Thank you for listening to me. Kill the bill! Kill the bill!
My name is Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann.